Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about the recent update of Aeronautica and future plans for the channel and stuff. So as you guys may have known, I'm a little bit late on this, but we did get an update last week that added the Airbus A320 family of the first generation of the Airbus family, and now we have just received a new update with now the Airbus A320neo and the Airbus A319neo. So I'm gonna try to make this quick so we can make this video as short as I can. So the first update, if I'm correct, it had its issues and stuff, and it feels like the update may have been the most bugged out update probably that has been released, as we did get wing vapor that was added to the game that then had to get removed due to some glitches, and then the terrain had to be removed a few days ago for whatever's going on, rendering issues, but that wasn't part of the update and all that. And then there was bugs with like the strobe lights and stuff, so like the Airbus A320 family had a glitch where the strobe light would be stuck, and then there would be another white circle on top of another white circle, so it would just be a stuck strobe light, and the strobe light would just stay on and it won't turn off. The strobe light that flashes would still be flashing, but there would just be a white circle that's static and is not doing anything because the glitch that happened in the the plane. I'm not sure if that could have happened with other aircraft, but it possibly could have happened. But we're just going to say that overall, that the previous update or the update from last week it was a good update. It wasn't a major update, but it was a good update. It had its good airplanes and stuff and all that. Although it did come with its bad parts. Although it's for more realism, I guess is what you could say. The one thing that I'm going to say here is that afterburners were nerfed by a little bit, so now the acceleration is a little bit more gradual than so drastic, and it is now technically your plane will burn less fuel, if I'm correct, but your plane is just going to take longer to accelerate faster. So you wouldn't get to like 1,400 knots in like 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Now it would take at least a minute for you to get to that, I think. And now, because of that, the SR-71 technically has been affected by this by a lot. So now what's going to happen is that now the SR-71 is a little bit more nerfed. So now the SR-71 is a little bit on the worser side to grind now. It's not yet obsolete of a grinder. It's still a good grinder and stuff, but it was nerfed to the point where like most of its special ability doesn't pay off anymore, like the ramjet feature. That really isn't going to help it in any way anymore due to the nerfing of the afterburners and the gradual increase in speed with afterburner. And what this means now is that the hypermach is now buffed up. The hypermach has no afterburners, and this plane can go a pretty decent speed with all of that amount of range that it has. And so technically now the first update did is now, instead of the SR-71 being overly powered because of how much WP it can earn from each job and stuff, the SR-71 is now nerfed and the hypermach is now buffed. The hypermach isn't buffed in any way. It wasn't specifically buffed like speed or anything. You may be asking, so how is it buffed up? In reality, so the way the hypermach got buffed up is because now that the afterburners are more gradual on speed increase, and it makes it more faster for fuel to get burned a little bit more faster, it makes it so the hypermach has an advantage now due to the speed that this plane has in acceleration wise, and the amount of range this plane has is really just a buff that was added to this plane. The plane wasn't specifically added any buffs or anything, but like I said, due to that update, now the Hypermach is a little bit faster and it's more efficient than the SR-71. So what this means is that the Hypermach is a little bit more of a better option for job chaining and stuff, but at the same time, if you don't have the WP or you just don't want to job chain with the Hyper and decide to do it with the SR-71, then I have no issue with that. But aside all of that, so we were obviously given the new Airbus family, and then we were given a few new things added. Obviously, the most visible one right here on my Hypermach is the new nav lights, strobe lights, and beacon lights, obviously. And then we were also given the slight remodels of the 747 family, with now the 747 having the ability to have the Rolls-Royce engines. Although it would not have the same exact sound as a developer aircraft, it at least is what you get. You get a plane with an RR engine. That's just about it. And in this new update that we just received, we have now received the other parts of the 747 family coming along with the 747-100 and its other variants. So now we have a lot more 747s that I'm going to lose all my WP from because I'm trying to buy all of them. So yeah, that's a money waster for me, but I'll be fine. But aside all that, we do have slight remodels for all aircraft, and then we do all have the new 747s. Alongside that, we do have now 3 new badges, if I'm correct. We have a new boat badge, the VTOL badge you get, and the Supersonic Mastery badge, which gives you the Caritas 160. This is a concept aircraft supersonic transporter. I have not yet known the maximum speed of this aircraft because I personally do not own it because I do not have 160 hours on SSTs. That's why you guys see I'm currently flying the Hypermach to gain up some of those hours. But what it is technically it's like a little corporate jet like my Hypermach. It's a little bit smaller, I think. But this plane's obviously like a badge aircraft and stuff, so all of that. I don't own it, so and I do not have any information on its max speed, max altitude, max range. So if any of you guys know somebody who owns a Caritas 160, please put it down in the comment section below and tell me all of the specs of it because I would love to know. Because I want to know if it's worth the grind of me putting my time and effort in flying the Hypermach for long periods of time to get that plane. But aside the Caritas 160, we get aerial refueling added to the game. That was a beta feed. Or an alpha. I don't know how you could say it. It was a testing feature that was added to the game on. I forgot the update particularly, but we now officially have, what it appears, aerial refueling. Planes like the Handley Page Vector has the ability to refuel aircraft and has the ability to be refueled. Aircraft like the V-22 Osprey can now be aerial refueled. MiG-29 can now refuel other planes. The Aero fighter also has the ability to be refueled midair, so aerial refueling. This is gonna be a game changer, and if I'm correct, the update logs did say that this update is. So now, when you get your plane refueled midair, it's gonna be free. So you're not gonna be paying any money for the aircraft to be refueled. But you never know; I could be wrong. There would be things that can happen. But yeah, so that's really mostly on that end. But now that we have all of these new variants like the Airbus A321 and all that, and then now we have the Neos coming up in Aeronautica. Well, now the only Neo that we're actually missing, if I'm correct now, is actually the Airbus A321 Neo. Although the Airbus A321 Neo is in the game, that plane is the old model. I haven't checked if the model is I haven't checked if the plane has been remodeled. I don't know if I don't know, or I don't remember if I saw the chat logs that said anything related to the Airbus A321 getting a remodel. But we will see. I will look at it later after this video. But so all in all, what are all of these two updates combined mean? So obviously we have new planes, slight remodeled aircraft, and new remodeled planes or new additions of aircraft. So what does this mean? Well, it's just another average Aeronautica update. So it appears that this update may have not been a major update all in all, but at least it was a small, or I guess it's a medium update, but because that update, the one thing that has a disadvantage is because the first update did have a lot of bugs in it that had to cause the wing vapor to get removed from the first update due to those issues. So it shows that the first update was pretty messed up because it had its problems. I'm not sure if the Airbus A320 has been fixed with the strobe lights. It probably still has the issue, but we will see later probably if I get the time. So yeah, that's really mostly it. And then the second update, it appears it's had everything working properly, just a few bugs and stuff. But there's been issues with other types of things, but they will eventually be fixed. Anyway, aside, let's move all of that Aeronautica update stuff out of the corner and let's just start talking about the future channel stuff that will be happening. So obviously, I've entered school now. So what this means is that I won't be able to post so much every week as I now entered high school. Oh my god, I'm losing my words. Sorry guys, I'm really losing my mind today. But now that I entered school and now I'm in a new grade, this is gonna make it a little bit more complicated. So now expect that my posting schedule isn't going to be the most videos a week, but I'll try to at least get 1 or 2 videos rolled out each week if I can, and if I can't, I'll make sure I keep you guys updated on that. But that's mostly it for that. But other things is that right now, although you guys know I put in the community post just a few months ago, or about weeks ago, I guess, I'm not sure how long it's been, that I did say particularly that I was gonna stop making Aeronautica content. Well, I wasn't gonna stop, but I was gonna like make partial content on Aeronautica. So I'm obviously still making like YouTube video update related things. I would also still live stream me flying planes and stuff. But don't expect so many live streams on plane spotting anymore, because that is gonna go out the door, because it's just like meh. It's a meh. Because I don't, and plus I don't even know if I would continue with the plane spotting thing, because when I do plane spotting streams, I don't regularly get anybody, although I'm not disappointed that I'm not getting anybody going to the airport or anything. I get it. I mean, not everyone is able to come to an airport so they can be plane spotted and just make it a little bit fun. So technically what this means is that I'm not going to regularly even post plane spotting videos, because due to the limited amount of people that appear, and just that it gets boring because there's nobody there. The only real people that are there are my friends, because what my friends do is that they do their best to make the game active. They don't want me to have a stream that wasn't just bad and had nobody in it, that just made it completely boring of like 30 minutes of no planes. That's why you see that the friend that I have that would usually go, my friend LV, he would always go to a plane spotting stream if I was doing one when he's available. he's always supporting me and doing those and helping me, so I can at least be happy that at least there's some people going to the airport. But due to the limited amount of people that do arrive at the streams of plane spotting, I am completely just putting it aside, and I'm probably not going to continue with plane spotting streams anymore, because until I probably gain more popularity, then I would probably start continuing the plane spot again. But for now, you guys are going to have to expect me to not do plane spotting streams for quite a while, until I get more people to arrive at the streams. Although I know most of you guys in the comment section could be saying, hey, you could just go ahead and go to a very populated airport, and although not the people, you never know that the people could, obviously they don't know your channel and stuff, but they can at least see like the plane spotting perspective of everything, then it would, then you'll get a little bit of attention. Yes, I know that has happened before, but just note that I want to plane spot with my fans. I want my fans to be there. I want my fans to, like, you know, at least a few of my fans to sit there and watch me have fun plane spotting them. I don't care whatever planes you bring. You can bring a KR-860, an Antonov 225. Heck, bring a blimp. I don't care. I'm more able to tolerate that kind of funny behavior, but at the same time, it's just because of the little to no activity when I plane spot. It's just a waste of time. I'm not saying that any of you guys are a waste of time. No, what I'm saying is that because of the limited amount of people that go to my plane spotting streams, I'm literally just doing nothing. I'm sitting at my chair doing nothing, just sitting there waiting for a plane, and then after I see a plane, that plane takes off or lands, then I wait another 30 to 10 minutes, and there we go, another plane arrives. It's a really timely process, and no, I do have other things to work on aside YouTube related things. So for now, until my channel could probably grow a little bit, then for now there's not going to be any plane spotting content of Aeronautica. But I remember I did say that I was going to be playing Blade Ball a little bit. I might. That the only thing is that I might, but I'm not exactly sure. I do play Blade Ball a little. I do play Blade Ball quite often, but I'm not so sure if I'm going to decide to, you know, make content on Blade Ball. But I might, because I mean, if I do play it all the time, then you guys would want at least some activity on my end. So I'll at least make sure you guys are a little bit entertained. Now let's talk about the War Thunder side. So as you guys know, I made a video of War Thunder. Finally, my first Aero RB battle video. I've done Aero RB for quite a while now, but I just needed to practice and stuff. But you guys probably saw that video. If you haven't, be sure to go check it out. But don't worry, just because that was my first RRB video of War Thunder and stuff, don't think I'm not gonna that's just gonna be my last War Thunder video. No, I'm gonna be working on getting more War Thunder videos out, but don't expect them to be so fast to get released, because I'm not the kind of person that wants to release something so quickly, because it takes time, and then I gotta make sure I get some entertaining parts, because I don't want you guys to just see me constantly getting shot down. I want there to be some action. So do note that these videos of War Thunder do take time, and do not tell me in the comments that when are you going to do ground or boat battles or helicopter battles. I'm being honest, I'm not gonna do those, because I don't like those types of battles. I'm more used to aviation, and I like doing aviation related content. So that's gonna be it. Mostly I'm gonna be making content of War Thunder on playing air battles, not playing battles that are, ground, because I don't like ground. I'm sorry for those of you who do like it. That's just me. That's what I say. But aside all that, for now, just expect, ladies and gentlemen, that we are going to just limit the amount of videos that I get over here posted, because I can't post every day. I'm not those kinds of YouTubers. I have life things to do. Obviously, I'm human. So all of that and stuff. But just so you guys know, I've not I will not forget to make content. I'll make sure I make video related content and all that. I'll just make sure you guys don't think I'm leaving you guys for a while, because I'm not. I will make sure I keep posting content. It's just that it's going to be more of a steady rollout of content, so yeah. Anyway, here's the update log so you guys could see everything that was seen and stuff. But there you go. And now I will show you guys the new Airbus A320 remodels, or the Neos, I guess. Vehicle database. I don't yet own them, but do expect I will own them soon. Oop, that's the wrong number. And then obviously there we go. The A319 Neo. I think that soon the A321 Neo will be remodeled, so expect that soon. Anyways, that is gonna be the wrap up of this 20-minute long video. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of this, and I really hope you guys can understand what things I have to do now because of re-entering school, and things are gonna be complicated, so yeah. So all of that out of the way, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I do as much as I do making the videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button or subscribe to the channel, as it supports me and it helps me know that you guys like watching my content, and I will continue making more and more. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day / night, alright? And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!